starting a new side of the creek this week. We were working just directly west of here, not even a quarter of a mile. Like I said, the creek, you can kind of see it there along the edge of the field. Now, a lot of that big timber you see there, we've got to cut it, but it'll be this fall. It'll be after the crops come off here. This is really late corn, kind of getting off the subject of logging. You can see down there, maybe zoom in. That's corn down there that's tasseling right now. That's where about all the corn should be. Then you've got some late corn here that's super late, which it's hot and dry right now, real dry. So it makes me wonder if this corn will even do anything. But back to logging and things, we've had a leak coming out of our pump here. And Benny just tore out of here, our mechanic. If you guys, a lot of the videos have seen Benny. And with this older John Deere iron, Benny's just a whiz. I mean, and it's not just Deere, it's a lot of old iron. Benny's just, like I said, he's forgotten more than I'll ever know, which isn't saying much because I'm not a mechanic. And I don't really want to be a mechanic because I don't have the patience to work on things. But anyway, this is some kind of relief valve, what he said. The valve, he just tore out of here. Luckily, here at Nevada, Missouri, or back at Nevada, Missouri, there's a John Deere dealer. It's a green John Deere dealership for more ag stuff. So he's going over there to see if he can get this valve to get what we need, because the O-ring was bad in this one. And at some point in time, somebody's buggered it up and probably put some Loctite or something in it, and we couldn't get it apart. So that's always good. The joys of old iron. So the 548, we're probably not going to even run it today. Dad and Kevin, oh, here they come. They were over here cutting. So some walnut here, river bottom type timber. Wait for Benny to get back. We'll see if we can get this thing together and maybe drag some logs with it tomorrow. Until then, I'm gonna get on the 440. Road building. Safety for my dad, my uncle, and I is my utmost #1 priority. So a lot of times on some of these trees like this one, that snag right there is actually caught in this little elm. And it's hanging against this bur oak, and it was going to make it very treacherous to cut, because once this tree, and it's got a lean coming right this way, this is where we're going to follow it anyway. So once that was going to be cut, that snag was going to come down like a ton of bricks. So basically what we did here, we went ahead and worked on that little elm a little bit, and it's uprooted. I just knocked it. I knocked the heck out of it. I did. I've uprooted it. I'm going to continue to take it on over, but got that snag out of the tree. Got some of this old dead stuff around this fir oak gone and out of the way to make it easier to cut. Like I said, that's where I'm at on a lot of this stuff. I like to, if I know some of these trees need to be cleaned out around, I'll go through beforehand, kind of like I am right now. And we'll kind of open some of this area up. Like I said, get a trail built. The ranger can get in here walking. Just make it easier to get the trees. It kind of speeds things up. Like I said, it makes things safer as well. Now it's time to do some cutting. Dad's on up there, closer to where we come in at. He's gonna cut a couple pecan and a few walnut. I'm gonna start right here on this bur oak I was just pushing out around. You can see, let me see if I can zoom in there. See, that's starting to go bad. She needs to come down. Got some dead limbs coming out of the side of it. Definitely time for it to be harvested. Good sized tree. Got a good working area here. I could have stand to push that out a little bit more, but that'll be all right. we're going to try to lay that straight out there. So we're going to try to go with it, be the least damage to residual trees. What I'll do is I'll bore this out and I'll clip my spurs, and that's how I'm going to put it on the ground. All right, pretty good fall. Thing looks good, cleaned up. A little bit of fiber pull where I missed a spot over here. Getting it cut out, but far enough off the heart. And just a little piece that not much worry of hurting the tree or splintering it. Placement is exactly where we wanted it to go. As you can see here, you got a couple small walnut trees that are good residual trees. Did not damage those, did not hit them. Minimal disturbance here. Bent that little hickory over a little bit, so that's not a terrible thing. We'll pull this tree down with a skidder because the top's so bushy, and get it down a little flatter where we can cut off and utilize all we can of that piece. Kind of going over the cut here. My hold wood kind of here in the back where I started to kind of keep it propped up. You can see it popped off, which isn't bad at all. You can see a little bit of pull there on the outside of the bark. Barely getting into the sapwood there. No problems at all. Again, in this piece, not that big of a deal. Good log. Good piece of wood. Bank. I'm glad we're back to cutting some of this brown wood. A little more enjoyable to cut than the water oak for multiple reasons. Now what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of going through here and making some paths for these trees. Easy there, girl, easy. Good red oak. Strafford, Missouri tonight to clean up some logs out of a field. Been here a while, as you can tell. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just packing these logs out here by the road so the truck can get them. And the reason for that is the gate is extremely tight. I actually had trouble getting into it with my truck in Pintle Edge. Especially the first time I got in here with the skidder on. Now tonight I kind of knew a little better how to take the approach, lesson learned from the first time. And I apologize for the shaky video. I'm running, gosh dang, I'm running just as hard as I can run, pretty much, trying to get this done. Now these logs are getting sorted into two different groups here. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see. Hopefully you can see everything kind of going down. Kevin's with me, so he's just up there doing nothing, so that's kind of a big reason I'm trying to hurry along the best I can. Of course, I do stupid stuff like that when I get in a hurry, stuff that I do a million times and get it right, and then I mess up with a maneuver like that. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to make my turns worthwhile each time, so I'm trying to pack 3 to 5 logs each time I go up. So in order to do that, especially on some of these bigger ones, you got to kind of pyramid them up and stab them, shift her into the high gear, and away we go. Now as I was saying, you'll see these logs, they're kind of put into two different categories up here. Just the pallet and tie timber, then your better grade cut logs. Two different piles right up here on the farm road, so they can sit here and load the logs right on the farm road, just across the fence, and not have to try to get a 10-wheeler and putt through that gate up there. It was not much fun to get through. They've got a kind of fence that's funny up there that's tight. Ditches are steep, so it's hard to swing wide to get in there. Just not a real fun gate to have to come through. This was a job here, and I thought they'd already got these logs, and I got the call to ask if I could actually shuffle them out. This is actually, we weren't even supposed, these logs were supposed to be gone, picked up and gone by now, and they couldn't get through, and they actually called me and asked me if I could shuffle them out, and they said they'd even compensate me for my time. So why not on a Wednesday evening come down here and make a little extra money in the air conditioning with a $2.99 at that. Actually, this job, I'm pretty sure we made a video on this job. It was me, Dad, and Kenny down here cutting a little white oak. It was a new construction project. It started out to be a really good job when I bought it. Of course, the day we got moved down here to start, there was kind of a change order, and not as many of these good white oak were going to get cut as we're supposed to, which kind of made it not such a great job after all, because we lost a lot of footage. And not only did we lose a lot of footage, we lost some really, a lot of the really good trees that we were hoping to cut to kind of sweeten the pot and make the job worthwhile. They weren't going to get cut, so like I said, it kind of turned into a not so great job. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You just got to kind of roll with the punches. Maybe down the road they'll decide to cut them again. We better just settle for 4 this time if we can. Oh, I don't think we can. Nope, 3 it is. I kind of figured that was a little big. So about 3 or 4 more turns, we should have this cleaned up and out of here, which is good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know the videos have been kind of slow here lately. We have been busy. We've been trying to work what we can between the heat, wet conditions, which wet conditions are pretty much no more. Everything's bone dry now. We're actually kind of hoping for some pop-up showers to kind of settle the dust. Now we are starting to kind of book a lot of jobs for the fall, winter, which is what I like to see this time of year. Start getting some jobs lined up and on the books, especially jobs in northern Missouri and out in Kansas. Kansas. So hopefully we'll have some good stuff lined up for fall. And like I said, I do apologize for the lack of videos here in the last couple months. Seems oh, get on there. That looks horrible, but it's all right. It seems the I don't know where I was going with that. I've been so busy cutting and dragging both at times that it's just the last thing in my mind's been trying to get good footage, put videos together, and there's been times I've started to put videos together and just got sidetracked and not done it. So I'll try to be better about it in the future. I greatly appreciate you guys watching, all the great feedback we get. You guys that watch the channel religiously, it means the world. It really does. So we'll try to get this one here put together tonight, and it'll be uploading as I'm sleeping, hopefully. Guys, thank you. We'll see you later. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.